got the Queen herself with us. We are blessed by her presence. And yes, ma'am, if you'd like to come on out. Y'all ready?
Get your good side.
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing, Miss Queen?
I'm blessed up. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, glad to see all on the children.
So, really quick, I want to read this proclamation, and then we'll turn it over to you. You can tell us a little bit about the Gullah Nation and what's going on, and then we're going to come down there and we got a little presentation for you as well, too, okay?
Sounds
All right.
great.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So thank y'all for being here. Gullah Geechee Nation Appreciation Week 2025 Proclamation. 25 years of self-determination celebrating the roots and legacy of the Gullah Geechee Nation. Whereas the town of Fort Royal was founded in 1562, and whereas at the founding, native Gullah Geechees were here in the coastal region in our state, and whereas the Gullah Geechees have been essential to the cultural fabric of our community, and whereas we have, as a result, we have celebrated their contribution by actively being a part of the Gullah Geechee Nation Appreciation Week since 2014, and whereas 2025 makes St. Helena Island's own Chieftess Queen Quet 25th anniversary as head putting the Bodhi of the Gullah Geechee Nation. How was that?
You get
All right.
a couple more years.
Oh, yes, sir. Whereas Queen Quet has led the movement to protect Gullah Geechee culture, human rights, land and water rights for over 4 decades, during which she founded the Gullah Geechee Sea Island Coalition. And whereas the Gullah Geechee Sea Island Coalition was first the organization in world history to have Gullah Geechee in its name. And whereas the Gullah Geechee Sea Island Coalition continues to forward the mission of the Gullah Geechee Nation, and whereas this is the 25th anniversary of the Gullah Geechee Nation, now therefore I, Mayor Kevin Phillips, and the Town of Fort Royal Council do hereby proclaim July 26th through August 2nd, 2025 as the Gullah Geechee Nation Appreciation Week 2025, and call upon all of our citizens to participate in celebrating the week in support of the activities happening locally and throughout the region under the theme 25 Years of Self-Determination, celebrating the roots and legacy of the Gullah Geechee Nation.
Thank you.
25 years. Yes, ma'am. You just tell us what's going on. How you doing? Good
Thank
to
you,
see
thank you. I'm blessed up. Glad to see my homeboy Rachel. One more year. And so glad to be back in Port Royal. This your Port Royal, because y'all know Port Royal be all over the world, I find out. But this your Port Royal in South Sakalaki, and we beautiful, beautiful county, where we gonna launch Gullah Geechee Nation Appreciation Week this year one more again, and go close them out, right, y'all? So plenty of things going on, and we want to make sure that all the 100 children can come. So I've been so blessed up when I walk in the door just now and see y'all had these on the table already. So I add a few more for everybody else, yonder, but I gonna make sure all of y'all get them up here, so that y'all can't give me no excuse say I ain't been knowing what's been going on. If I've been knowing, you're not gonna come across it. You see? And so definitely it is a blessing every year to come and have some of y'all come over. You know you come on St. Helena to eat up our food from time to time. I see y'all back and forth as well, so thank y'all for the continued support, and especially since today when we rode up, and I'll give y'all some too, we rode up today and saw that the clock was working. Kwame said, the clock is working. And I know for everybody here, you might not realize why that was so exciting, but one year when we received this proclamation, I pointed out that the clock wasn't working outside. And then y'all also got this clock from another country, in the motherland, and the clock was brought over here. So it's always about time and about timing. And so I appreciated that it is about time that our region really celebrates who we done here. Because we would not have this region, we really wouldn't have the country had it not been for my ancestors, those the indigenous ones, the African ones, that built this place, that literally with their hands carved out a lot of what we see now. And we say, look at the scenic landscapes, look at how beautiful it looks. And many times we don't realize that was forest, and they actually used their skill sets to create these plantations that became the thing, that became the economy of the colonies. And so when we celebrate, we never just go forward. We always do what we call sankofa, go back and fetch it. So as we learned, I know you remember, they told us as we grew up, and so it's always about going back in your history so that you really grasp it and learn that legacy that you come from, so that then in the future, you and your children's children can hold on to it and celebrate it. So to be able to be in my home county and 25 years later, have everybody in the county excited and celebrating. I'll get the city, I already got the city of Beaufort's proclamation, I already got Bluffton's, Hilton Head sent this to the mail or something. Y'all always invite me here, but I also want to commend our governor, because the first proclamation I got this year came from Columbia, from Governor McMaster, to call on the state to celebrate with us. And so on Saturday, July 26th, we are going to kick off this celebration at noon at Historic Penn Center on St. Helena Island again this year for Gullah Geechee Family Day. This year we're going noon to 3, it never ends at 3, but noon to 3, they never want to go home. If there's more food, they always stick around. There's going to be a lot of great food, a lot of great presentations, the drums will sound, there will be a lot of history. And more for 100 children who ain't even know who we do anything like that. You want to know the true thing, you come from St. Helena. Because St. Helena is still the epicenter of Gullah Geechee culture. We live our culture. We don't have to perform it. I have to read it in a book. It's there. It's alive. And we want to keep it that way. And so then on Saturday, Sunday, we're going to go to Mitchellville on Hilton Head. There's going to be a celebration that is in tribute to the Fuskie Island, but it's going to be the Gullah Fest of Doug Fuskie, held at Mitchellville, actually on Sunday afternoon. And then church, now don't forget church first. And then we are going to also be in Bluffton on that Wednesday. We now have the Bluffton Gullah Cultural Heritage Center there, so we're going to have a nice evening there. And then we'll be coming back to St. Helena the following Saturday for the first Gullah Geechee Books and Brunch. And that is going to feature Leroy Campbell, who is world-renowned in terms of Gullah Geechee art, myself, artist Quadre Stuckey, and Michael Bulwer Moore, who is the great-great-grandson of the Gullah statesman Robert Smalls. And so definitely, please get your tickets on Eventbrite in advance to come and join us, because we are going to have a way that we not only feed the body, but we also feed the minds, culturally, the entire celebration. And it is such a blessing to have this entire coast from North Carolina down to Florida truly beating the drums and celebrating this living legacy here. So Port Royal, y'all heard how long y'all been celebrating. So it is an honor. I have been intrigued this year to find out how many years each county and each town has been celebrating with us. And it is a blessing to know my county is one of the longest standing in all the towns here. And Port Royal, you're one of the leaders in that. So I appreciate you. A place that says Royal, you know the Queen's always gonna come. All right?
Yes,
and your logo is black and gold, and you know I say we are black gold. So
yes,
I know y'all did that just for me, and I appreciate you. And so definitely come on across the creek. Now y'all know how to carry your boat and thing from right there down the line, then y'all can come on around and thing like that in the boat. We gotta land it right back up Penn Center. Y'all can tie up right there in the retreat house. Boogie! Right on, exactly to the retreat house. Y'all can tie up right there, or y'all can come on and load up and come on around. And so it's a blessing to be here, and thank you once again for this honor. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. And yes, because I encourage anyone, if you haven't been out to Penn Center, definitely check that out. Yes. It is a jewel of this community and this area. We always say, Port Royal, the Gullah community is not just Port Royal history,
right.
It's American history.
Absolutely.
And so it's really important, and your work is inspirational. I mean, you are, ever since I moved here, you're one of the first people I've met and interacted with you. You are a tireless servant of that community and those people out there. I see you with everything. I see you always promoting, and just tireless work. And so that's to be commended.
Thank you so much. And
Absolutely.
I'm a computer scientist, so I tell them I'm going to start making holographs of myself. Then we can
There's so many places.
More stuff.
So, we've got something really special here. This is my first time doing that, but we actually want to present you with Port Royal Key to the city.
We got to get the photo op with that.
Yes, ma'am. We'll come down. Anything from council? Gotcha. All right. Let's step on down there.
Please.
Other than we grew up together.
That's right. We better know each other anything. Okay. I got it. Thank y'all, ladies. Ladies, go to that right. Bag. I got that. Yes. Beautiful. I'm going to come on that end. So I can get right on in the center. How you been?
I've been good, how about
Good to
you?
see you. Come on in here, Mel. You gotta get close.
All right, right here, we get the key, yes, ma'am.
Key in there. Let's go.
Yes, sir, it's our
Switch
first
spots.
time.
Switch spots.
It's our first time.
There we go. This is gorgeous.
We're going 1, 2, 3.
Right here, 1, 2, 3.
Got it. Well, thank you. You know that, I can get in anytime I want.
Anytime you want.
That's right. Love you, man. Good to see you. Yes, be blessed. Thank you.